On Independence Day, we celebrate the gift of national freedom. But what if there's a greater freedom that most people never experience? A freedom not found in parades or politics, but in a person. Because the truth is, you can live in a free country and still be bound inside. Bound by fear. Bound by shame. Bound by the lie that you'll never change. But Jesus came to break those chains, to offer a kind of freedom that no flag can give and no firework can light up. So if you've ever wondered, why do I still feel stuck? Even though I believe? This message is for you. Hi friend, welcome back to Daily Bread and Butter, where we unpack real truth for real life. Today, we're not just talking about freedom as a concept. We're diving into the freedom Jesus died to give you. Not external, political, or temporary, but soul-deep, lasting, spiritual freedom. Let's start with John 8, verse 36. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. What kind of freedom is Jesus talking about? Not freedom from taxes. Not freedom from hardship. He's talking about freedom from the power of sin, freedom from shame, freedom from the identity that says you're too broken to be used. Romans 6, verses 6 and 7 says, "Our old self was crucified with him so that the body ruled by sin might be done away with, because anyone who has died has been set free from sin." The world defines freedom as doing whatever you want. But in God's kingdom, freedom is the power to want what is right, the ability to walk away from the things that once had you trapped. Some of us are living in invisible prisons. We love God, but we're still stuck in period. Addictive thoughts, unforgiveness, perfectionism, secret shame. Galatians 5, verse 1 says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." Jesus didn't just save you from hell, He saved you from bondage now. Here are 3 signs you might not be walking in the full freedom Jesus offers. You still carry guilt after you've asked for forgiveness. You hide from God instead of running to Him. You believe freedom means comfort, not transformation. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. 2 Corinthians 3, verse 17. If you're not experiencing it, maybe it's time to invite the Spirit into the places you've kept off limits. Let's not forget the price Jesus paid for this kind of freedom. He was betrayed, beaten, mocked, and nailed to a cross so you could walk free. Free from addiction, free from bitterness, free from the belief that you're too far gone. You don't have to earn this freedom, but you do have to receive it. Living free doesn't mean life is easy. It means you live with peace that passes understanding. You forgive like you've been forgiven. You stop performing and start abiding. Real freedom means walking in your true identity. Loved, chosen, equipped, called. Even when the world feels heavy, you don't carry it alone. The enemy doesn't mind if you go to church. He doesn't mind if you post Bible verses. What terrifies him is when you actually believe you've been set free, because then you become dangerous. You stop living like a victim and start walking like a victor. And that's when heaven's power flows through your life. Don't settle for half freedom. Don't cling to chains Jesus already shattered. Step out of the prison. Speak truth over your life. Let grace rewrite your story. Freedom isn't a future hope. It's a present reality when you follow Jesus. You weren't created to simply cope. You were created to overcome. And when Jesus sets you free, it's not just so you can breathe easier. It's so you can walk boldly, speak truth, love deeply, and live differently. You become a living testimony of what grace can do when it's unleashed. Your freedom is not fragile. It is blood-bought, Spirit-sealed and heaven-backed, the same power that raised Jesus from the grave now lives in you, and no force on earth can take that freedom away. This Independence Day, celebrate your national freedom. Absolutely. But don't forget the greater freedom Jesus gave you, because that freedom lasts forever. And if you want help living from that place of victory, I invite you to comment, "Freedom," and I'll give you a link to get your Sunday soul prep. It's a simple weekly reset to keep your heart grounded in God's truth. Walk in freedom, friend. The chains are already broken.